Hello everyone and welcome to our online class. In today's class, I will introduce you quickly to 3D logo making, and the application we are going to be using is Adobe Photoshop and also SoThink. Okay, SoThink is actually a 2D application for creating logo, and it doesn't really have too much of the 3D effect as compared to Adobe Photoshop. And when we talk of Adobe Photoshop, it's been here for a long time, and then it's been doing well in terms of creating your designs and creating different 2D designs and every other kind of design you might think of, graphic design. Okay, so the first thing we want to do in this class, we want to show you how SoThink can be related to Adobe Photoshop. Though they are different applications, but then first of all, we want to work it on SoThink and also return it back to Photoshop to achieve what we intend to achieve. Alright, so on SoThink, you just want to open it and start working. Okay, this is your SoThink environment. If you don't have the software, just go to Google and then search for SoThink Logo Maker Professional. Can you see it here, the title or the headline? And if you are finding it difficult downloading your Adobe Photoshop, you could check our first tutorial. You could get the steps on how to download it just for free online. Alright, so moving on. To start working on SoThink, when you open your SoThink, this is the first thing you see. This is your environment. Here are the resources in terms of shapes and all of the stuff you can make use of to create a particular logo. Well, I'm not really interested in this area, but you could check it out and then see how you could merge some of these images and shapes together and then to create your own personal logo. Okay, another thing you might like to do on SoThink is you come to this place, you click on this tab, and then you see new blank document, which we are already in. You can see this is a blank document. Then the next thing is a new template. Okay, new from template. Alright, so we want to click on this new from template and then see what we got. Okay, we have different category of template. We have business, we have technology, we have organization, we have let me close this. We have organization, we have fashion, we have database, we have badge, we have festival. Alright, we also say SoThink logo shop. We are not going to that, we are not interested in that. What we are interested in quickly is how to create our own personal logo. Now, what our advice is, you could use some of this logo and then you modify it to make it yours. Recall that, okay, you should understand that some of this logo probably have copyright or whatsoever, and then you can't just paste some logo and then work and say it's your logo. No, but what you can do is probably click a logo and then rework it to make it unique and make it yours. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are just going to scroll down under business. Let me use business for example. We want to scroll down and look for a logo that suits us, and then we can walk through it and create it to be ours. Alright, here to see what really ties me here. I'm gonna look for it. Okay, let's say I want to work with aiming dot for example. Or let me go down, check from something else. Okay, let me work with this. Let's say I want to work with this package. Alright, so what you want to do is double click on package, and then this is actually someone's logo. You don't want to toy with that because you can't publish it and make it yours. Now what you want to do is to quickly clear this name, highlight it and delete the names. Okay, I want to delete this. Now this is what we have. This is not what we want. We might want to design a kind of N. Maybe you want to design a logo that has an N or something, starting with an N. Okay, maybe nations, for example. Nations, that is the logo we want to design, for example. Now this is looking like an N, but it's not looking so perfect like an N. So what I want to do now, I want to zoom this place in, okay, out actually. So I'll zoom it. Now what I want to do, I'll take this tailor tool. Now I'll use this tailor tool to cut off this place. What you want to do, you want to click and then simply drag it down to have a perfect shape. Alright, so what you want to do is to delete this other part. Here we don't need to delete anything because it's a shape that is attached to this part, so we can just click on it and just remove this. That becomes easier for us. Alright, so this is what we have here. It's looking like an N. But another thing I like to do is I probably want to cut off this longer part or remove this part. Now this is what we want to work with, for example. Okay, so now this particular thing, it depends on how creative you are. It is not what anybody who's going to teach you how to go about it. It all depends on your creativity. Look at the shapes, think of what you want to achieve and then achieve it. The other part is what is very important. This part is just like an addition. Alright, let me return my zoom to the normal page of 100. So what you want to do is you want to change this and then make some editing to it. Okay, so we have double color, which is okay. So we are going to enlarge this, make it bigger. So after which we are going to copy it. Right click and copy, or you go to, you want to copy it or duplicate it, anyone. So you have it here, you have this here. Sorry about that. I'm going to duplicate this. Alright, so on both sides actually. So we have this. Now what you want to do to this other one, you want to create a kind of effect. Now we are going to highlight this, all of it down. That is this part of the work, not the other one. Now we highlight this, we already have it highlighted. Now we now go to this area. You can choose some of this effect to change the looks, but never you choose any 3D effect. These are 3D effects. We don't want a 3D effect because when we are taking this logo to, it's majorly for 3D. So by adding another 3D here, make your logo look awkward. So what you want to do, you want to add something that is not in form of 3D. You want to have this to be inside. Then we take this other one, highlight it, put it at the top of this. That gives you a kind of edge effect. Now let's take it 100. Look at it, look at what we get. What next you want to do is you want to highlight all of these things and probably group them together. You right click and then you group them all together. The next thing you want to do, you want to save it first. Save as. Save as nation. Okay, that is the logo we are creating. We don't even know the meaning, but we are creating a logo. Okay, so let's save it. Now another thing you want to save, for saving it as nation doesn't mean you already saved this particular image. So we want to save it now properly to be used in another application. So what you want to do, you want to export. Just click on export and then we have this, then click on export and then click on nation. Let it be saved on your location, desktop, anywhere. Alright, we are done with this. Okay, we minimize this. Okay, so the next thing we will do is go to our Photoshop, which is the main thing. We go to Photoshop. Alright, on my Photoshop, this was the image I was working with earlier on, so I'm just going to probably close this. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to go to file. After file, you want to open a particular project, the project you are going to be working with right now. So on desktop we have graphics, now we have graphics 3D. So this is what we want to work with. This is the file I'll be sending to you. Okay, you want to open this file. Okay, look at what we get. Graphics class. Now on Photoshop, if you are very new to Photoshop, I will advise you to get some few introductory tutorial on Photoshop for you to be able to work with some of these things perfectly. But even at that, if you are still new, you can still work on this by following this tutorial step by step. So what you want to do is you want to go to Windows. You want to bring out, alright, on Windows show you some of the tabs that is available on Photoshop, and particularly on your environment when you are working, it shows you some things that are very important to use. And then when you open your Photoshop, it will be very blank, just like it is now, until you bring out some of those useful tabs that you're making use of. So layer is one of those important tabs, so it's one of the windows you're going to make use of. So we click on layer. Can you see immediately something appears here? This is your layer. Alright, so to avoid confusion, let me just quickly close some of the tabs I was working on before, so that we could have a better atmosphere for this class. No, do not say. Alright, now observe that we have only this tab now, graphics class, 3D, and the rest. So we have only one tab, and from here, this is where you need to pay extra attention, because this is where you learn the rating. Okay, so on this layer, you can see layer, we can see channel, we can see part. Okay, so majorly we are working with layers, and don't bother about some of those rest of the stuff. And this is like a template. It has already been customized for you to make use of, and the other hard work has been done, and you are just going to work it to get your logo very easily and very simple. What do you do now? Some of the effects, I might like to take a look at them. You can scroll down. This is effect. If you uncheck this, observe your environment and the changes in your image. You can see some visible changes. So as you uncheck and check some of these things, you observe the changes in terms of shadow, in terms of view. Can you see this? This folder is created for shadow effect. I don't have any business with that. Just check it, let it be there. Then if you go down, also you also see some other effects. Can you see them? Even up to the background effect. You can remove the background, you can put on the background. Alright, so having said that, we're just going to move straight to how we can now make use of what we created earlier, and then use it to create our own logo that will be officially ours. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to click on this place. Now this is a smart object. Can you see this is our smart object thumbnail? Now what a smart object does is it's like an object that can be edited and then created to add an effect to this particular page. That is this our working environment. This environment, like you see, graphics design, this was worked on the smart object, and then you can now save it and the changes will be added to this environment. So what do I mean? We are going to look at this place where I pointed my mouse pointer. Can you see it? See the mouse, you double click there. You are just going to double click there Right about now, double click. Immediately you double click, something will happen. You can see it loading. You can see your mouse pointer loading. Now what happened? Our tab, our supposed tab, which is 1, is down 2, isn't it? Now this second page show you where you make the rate changes, and this is where the rating happen that make an effect to your work environment. You can see this is our title of the work, graphics 3D, and this is our logo where we can make the changes and then add it up to that design. What do I mean? Now we are just going to hide this particular one because we don't need it. Indicate layer visibility. We don't want this one to be visible anymore because that is not what you want to work with. So we just uncheck this and then we have it hidden, which means later we can still check it back and then have it visible. So what we want to do is we want to bring in that logo we created earlier on think. So we're going to open it from here. Simple process. So desktop, just search for the name, nation. Okay, this is what we have. We're going to double click that and then it's going to open another layer. Can you see it? Another layer open, which is we have 1, we have 2, we now have 3. Now what you want to do to this, you are going to click on it and then you drag it gently to, don't mind it, even though it's going off, don't mind, just watch out for your white mouse pointer and your black mouse pointer. Then you go to this place, wait, and then you bring it in and you are going to just simply drop it inside here. You can see how small it is here, which means the resolution it follows, the follow con resolution is very small. So what you want to do is you want to increase this size. You want to increase this size and you want to, okay, so we have something like this. Alright, so I think it's actually big enough. So but it's too big. But let's save and see first. Let's save. If we're going to press Ctrl S on our system, you can see it's saving. It's already saving. You can see our mouse pointer updating our smart object, converting colors. Now all of these things you see it taking effect now has been added in customizing that smart object. So what you need to do is just create this place, save it, then go back to this other place to see the effect. As simple as that. And all other concept, all other logo making concept that are relating to 3D of this type are of the same concept. All you need to do is just save it, get someone who knows how to design. You already have the template, you work with it and then you save it up and you get your desired result. Right, so let's wait and see our result for this particular one. It's taking too long. Alright, I think that has been saved. Okay, so we are going to click back to this place and see the effect of our work. Click on this and see the effect of the work saved. Okay, can we all see it now? Now this is this is the result we get after saving the logo. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is you want to go back to that place because this particular image is too big and is not well positioned. Now you want to go back and make every other adjustment you might like to make. You can reduce it. You might want it to be color white, entirely white, or if you like this color you leave it that way. If you want it entirely white, you click on it, just press Ctrl U on your system, Ctrl U, and just brighten it to the top. Just increase the brightness to the top, it becomes all white. So let's save it. So it depends on what you want. Let's save. All right, waiting for conversion again. All right, so let's view and see our work. Can we all see now? This is what we get again. Okay, let's see. We now want to add on some text, and then we don't want it all boring and all looking this single. So what you want to do, you want to click on your text tool here. You're going to simply click on your text tool, and then you click on your environment. Now, nation is spell Nation. Okay, so what you want to do, you already have an N. So the next thing you want to do, you just want to start from Ation. Then what you want to do, you highlight everything by pressing Ctrl A, and then you go to this font size. Okay, you could type the font you want, maybe 200 for example, and you press enter. Now click on this and see it's looking all white, so we can't see. So what you want to do is you want to make this color different so that we can adjust it. Then if we like, we can change it back to white. Alright, so what you do in this case, you just simply wait for it to load. It's actually still loading. I was out the mouse pointer, so you wait for it to load. It's taking too long. What is happening? Okay, so you want to double click on it back to have it all highlighted. Then we click to and at this place, just click here and then change the color to any other visible color. Now, reason why we can't see, because white is also relating to the background. The background is somehow white. If you are using text as white and it's very small, so it will be impossible for you to actually see it clearly. So what you want to do now, you click OK, and then after this we can now increase this to our preferred size. Remember, we can also change our font by also double clicking the text and coming up here to change any font of our choice. But this is the font I want, and I'm very cool with it. Another quick advice: if you want some font, you can, the font that usually follow your system, the default font, are usually not enough sometimes. So you might need to go to Google and then browse for more font and install on your system. And if you need help on that, you can quickly talk to me. I can give you an hint. Alright, so what you want to do now, you already have it all set, everything were aligned to this white. I think this white is visible enough. Now what you want to do is you want to change it back to white because we want it as white. And the reason why we change it back to red in the first place is because we just want it to be visible. So click on color white here and then you save it. So let's see our final product. Ctrl S. Remember, you must always save, if not it won't be added up to the initial work. Alright, so here we are. Let's move to the main page and see what our effect is. So you're going to click on that main page, and then now here we have it. Nation is the logo we created. And then okay, so a quick one, this place you can manipulate some of this effect to see. You could reduce some of this effect. Can you see it? You can change the effect, work your way around it, and then to get a better output, or if you are looking for something different. And also you could even change this and convert it to probably a PNG format, and then that is that about creating your first 3D logo. Right, so the next thing you want to do, you want to have this thing as an image, and then we want to just go to our file and then save as. You want to save as. The next thing you want to do, you want to check a location to save it to, and then you want to click on this type of format you want. You want it as JPEG. Can you see this? Click on JPEG, and then we want to rename this as nation. Okay, so nation is the logo, and then we want to have it saved. Alright, so a quick hint again. If you observe some of my logo, after I'm done with that logo, is you see a very fine effect and all of that on them. So I could also give you an hint on that. When you're done creating your logo, just tell me, to give you other hint on how to make it attractive and beautiful. Right, so for this class, you can drop a comment, and then I'll send you